Nowadays, veterans certainly have the resources to go to college with things like the GI Bill and the Yellow Ribbon program, but nobody's really ever taught them the skills they need when going to college. You know, it's like giving somebody a car and never actually teaching them how to drive.
In all honesty, deploying was easier than writing a 4-page paper.
My high school that I went to, it was just a everyday run-of-the-mill public high school, and you could easily just fall into the cracks and just get through the system.
The biggest effect and the challenge they'll face is it's like a cultural shock.
Veterans transitioning from the military to college face a unique set of challenges. They likely have not used academic skills since high school, and they often have difficulty adjusting to a fundamentally different social environment. The Warrior Scholar Project is designed to address these challenges.
The Warrior Scholar Project is an intensive course to enhance veterans' transition from the military to college. With a combination of classes and discussions, the veterans learn academic reading and writing skills, along with the necessary cultural and social adjustments they will need to succeed. Co-founders Jesse Rising and Chris Howell put together this innovative project primarily for enlisted personnel. Chris Howell, a former Australian Army Special Operations soldier, modeled the project after a crash course in college prep his brother David had given him.
Very seldom in the military do you get something that says primarily for enlisted and education in the same sentence. And then second to that, you know, the brief snapshot we received of the syllabus was around reading and writing.
Coming here, it took about 45 minutes to realize how much I don't know and how much work I need to do on just the basic skills to be successful.
They need probably some review of basic comprehensive skills, but these skills carry over once you start talking about them and you start analyzing an essay. Then it turns back, you start reflecting on how you as a writer would actually work those tools in, and it becomes really a self-perpetuating process. They start to take themselves much more seriously as both readers and writers.
An important component to the Warrior Scholar Project is to help veterans translate the skills used and acquired in the military to master a variety of learning situations in college. In a sense, the course teaches veterans how to learn. With daily seminars led by top professors and close support by several tutors, the students learned many valuable techniques that directly apply to both academic studies and managing their civilian world.
This is going to sound funny, but I learned how to read. I learned how to pick apart a sentence or pick apart a structure of a piece and understand what's not just what the words mean, not just the plain language of it, but what the author is really trying to say.
These instructors instructed on essay structure, sentence structure, paragraph structure, how to develop ideas into an essay format, which is really critical because veterans may have the raw talent and skills that they need to succeed in an academic environment, but they just may not know how to put it down on paper in an essay format.
Again, it's really the idea of building a bridge between the local knowledge, the practical knowledge, the on-the-ground knowledge that they have, and the rarefied realm of the academy on the other, and so the gap is not as great as it looks.
Each day included dinner discussions to put the college experience into perspective. At one discussion, Jeff Brenzel, Dean of Yale's undergraduate admissions, advised students on how to evaluate schools and get the most out of what the institution has to offer.
You yourselves can be highly functional and race to where the good stuff is.
The Warrior Scholar Project has shown me tenfold what I was expecting.
I had a reasonable goal in mind for myself, and after coming to the project and going through the course, now I know that I can set my goals much, much higher than what I had thought previously.
Yale University provided us a number of resources. We partnered together with the Writing Center here, as well as a number of Yale's finest professors, to create and teach our very unique curriculum.
The Yale campus in downtown New Haven provided a true college setting in which to learn. The Warrior Scholars also had a touch football scrimmage with Yale athletes.
This program is going to help so many people.
When I got here, it was beyond anything I could expect. It was excellent.
I already feel that much better about transitioning and going to school and being successful at school and moving on. I mean, it's been huge, huge.
We've had great success with the Warrior Scholar Project, and we hope to expand the program to have a presence on more campuses and to reach more veterans.
It should be a national obligation to be concerned about what happens to our veteran military when they leave the military. Because the payoff for the nation and all the people who help in that process is enormous.
The Warrior Scholar Project is a nonprofit effort funded by donor contributions. For more information about the project or to become a donor, please visit www.warrior-scholar.org.